Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second day of the Make It in the Emirates Forum. My name is Fatma Al-Mazroui. I'm a senior specialist at ADNOC, and I'll be hosting the forum today. Now, if you haven't had your coffee yet, you wouldn't need it, as we will start our forum today with an exciting story from a special guest. I wouldn't want to cause any spoilers, except that he is someone who has shifted his manufacturing facilities to the UAE. Allow me to welcome onto the stage NAFFCO's chairman, Mr. Khalid al Khatib.
Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh jami'an. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First of all, I would like to thank His Excellency, Mr. Abdullah Al-Shamsi and his team for inviting us here today to narrate our story. It is, first of all, I want to emphasize one thing. It is not about my story. It is about our story. And the success we reached today, it is because of, first of all, it is about, I return it to God. بفضل الله ورحمته علينا. وثانياً, the government support, like civil defense, and the infrastructure we have in UAE. Allow me. The third thing is the team. And I would like from you hear from a practical people work in the business. I see the successful business model as an orchestra. It has the team, you have the instruments, and you have the technology. The conductor, he has to synchronize all this together to bring a creative, innovative rhythm. This is called in management called synergy. So synergy is the rhythm you want the world to hear it. And this is the base that we should look at it. It is not about myself, it is about the whole group. So synergy is a very big base in order. For example, I can give, maybe you have excellent team members, excellent. But if there is no synergy between the team, it will come as a noise. So synergy is, from NAFFCO perspective view, it was the rhythm we let the world hear about us. Today in NAFFCO, we export to 100 countries worldwide. We build the trust, and this is a very important word. We build the trust that people trusted NAFFCO to provide a complete solution for total fire protection system. And not only this one, we provided fire trucks. We are upgrading countries outside in their life and safety. Ambulances, medical, and so on. So allow me to start our story in NAFFCO. Sorry for the picture. This is, I came to the Emirates with my family in 1969. I still remember the Abu Dhabi airport was maybe 2 rooms at that time. We lived in Medina Zayed, and a lot of houses were made of palm leaves at that time in an area called Powerhouse. I had excellent memories. Even the first years in Emirates was very hard. I still remember them. Sometimes the electricity went off in 1969, 1970. This was Abu Dhabi when we reached there. I don't know if anybody remember these 2 circled buildings. This is Qasr Al-Hassan, was surrounded by sand all over. I went to elementary school, then Al-Mutanabbi, then Abu Dhabi High School, and graduated in 1981. There is a massive transformation. When I say massive transformation in Abu Dhabi in less than 12 years. This transformation, I lived it. I breathed it every day. And I also, it goes back to a great leader. الله يرحمه ويتغمد روح الجنة, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. He implanted in me really the vision, determination. He knew where he wants to get there. He worked hard. And Sheikh Zayed, when I was young, he was going to projects himself to make sure that the projects is implemented in the right time. So he has a lot. I learned a lot from Allah yarhamu, from Sheikh Zayed. And before I left to Emirates, to the States, I had in me a small vision of building a factory here in UAE. But it was a big vision. And so I went to the state, Syracuse, New York. I don't know how many of you know. It's one of the best schools in northeast of America. They told me in the university, Abu Dhabi High School, we don't know. You have to attend a college. If your grades passed above 3.0, then you are admitted to the engineering. With grades, I got, I think, 3.8, and I knew where I want to go. I had now, my vision is starting to be in front of me. I studied industrial engineering and operations research and fire protection technology. This is in 1986. I was maybe the only student to have a baby and a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering. I remember I was on the dean's list, but I don't recommend everyone to get married at 21. And there was a professor, may God bless his soul, his name Dr. Aventakis. He gave us the graduation project. A competition was all over USA. And the winner got $20,000, so he said, who can beat the number? And we were around in our class, we were 50 or 60 people. I took it as a challenge for me. And you have to work, this is a competition, there's various machines, above 10 machines, and you have to get, each machine depend on each other. So how much the maximum production you can get. The winner, he got around 260. You have to use your mind and software. I was able to get it 400 above, and I got 4.0 A plus, but I did not get the $20,000. Here I find my passion. Now I am ready, and the factory is on my mind. I know where I'm going. So we started up the first facility in Jabal Ali. We started the first manufacturing of high-pressure cylinders, and it was very big step at that time to manufacture high-pressure CO2 cylinder in UAE. There was a lot of people saying, "You're not gonna make it at all. How can you compete with Americans, European standards, with the best approvals you have? You're not gonna make it." And you can hear a lot of negative thoughts, always. And always there is a negative thoughts. But for me, the negative thoughts was a fuel. Fuel, I have to make it. So we started the journey. There is one thing that I learned in school, back in school in America, and I love this phrase. It calls grit. Grit is persistence plus resilience. Persistence to reach the goal. I want to reach. And resilience, it is mean, I will speak in Arabic also, it's a muruni. If you fail, I'm gonna come back. These two things, for any successful leader, he has to have them. It's like riding a bicycle. You're gonna, 100% you're gonna fail. And maybe you're gonna get injured. But it's okay, go back until your unconscious mind catch it, then you go autopilot. So this is one of, for myself, I'm speaking my perspective, this is what I believe in it, and our team also do. Today we are, again, bifadlillah wa rahmatuh, we are manufacturing in about 8 different locations. We export over 100 countries. Exporting is not an easy. Yes, you can be successful locally, but how you get outside? This is a big challenge. And the only thing that in order to go outside is you have to have the approvals. Like UL, Underwriters Laboratory of America, one of the biggest laboratories worldwide. FM, another big insurance company, and it is highly recognized. LPCB, BSI. I learned a lot from them. We have developed our manufacturing facility, and they learned from us. And believe it or not, NAFFCO was for UL and FM to open offices in UAE. We were the main drivers to bring them here. And they caused a lot of change in terms, we have to use the technology outside. We have to get the approval. Once you go, for example, to sell your product, let's say in Australia or in any of the countries, they told you what approval you have. And don't forget, we were coming from a background that they consider us the third world. So I have to go to them and we tell them that we have, for example, if one student graduated from Harvard and you graduated from Harvard, there's no anything difference between them. So we have the same approval that American products they do have, and European. So it was easy today for us to manufacture fire pump sets from UAE, exporting to Texas and USA. And we are doing it. We got different awards, MRM award in 2006, 2013, and 2018 from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, Allah Hafظah. The biggest thing that I believe in order to succeed, you have to own your own oxygen. And NAFFCO Oxygen is engineering. And we have one of the best engineering houses for fire protection, for systems and for trucks over here. We do the design, we do the software. It did not start one day, it went, but our vision always that I have to hold the oxygen. Nobody should control my oxygen. My oxygen should be within the organization. Today we are the only factory, I can announce this worldwide, the only factory worldwide, manufacture ULFM, fire pump, and panels. A lot of companies in the States, they manufacture only pumps, others manufacture panels, we combine with them over here, and we export, again, to 100 countries, the complete set. Nobody can do it except, for example, NAFFCO, and we give certification on this one. I want to tell you how we go in fire pumps. In 2004, a decree in UAE was saying that we have every building should have a UL-listed FM approved pump. And it started in Dubai. So there was a sudden demand on pumps. I remember we were agent for an American company called Reddy Buffalo. And Dr. Reddy, his name is Dr. Reddy. I told him, I was joking with him, are you ready? He said, I'm ready. So when the order's coming, he failed me. And I have to think where we to go. I cannot, the market is booming, buildings are coming up, the decree is there, we have to fill the gap. So we decided we want to have our own UL-listed pump. It was, I tell you frankly from now, it was like someone going towards a stone, walking in a stone. It was something, you say, impossible, but we decided to go. In 2000, we started the project in 2006. We got it after about 1.5 years to have the first UL-listed fire pump in UAE. And I would like to show you, this video. And not only this, we don't bring the pump from outside. We make the pump here in UAE. It means from raw material, raw steel. We melted it over here. All the engineering is being done here in UAE, and we exported worldwide. Please, watch this. So, thank you very much. So the need created us a bit to manufacture the pump. Here is another example I want to give is firefighting trucks. Again, it was wow to manufacture firefighting truck here in UAE, and this is I remember in 2004. His Excellency Sultan bin Sulaim, he came to our factory. He was encouraging really us at the beginning, before while he was in Jabza, and this truck went to Libya. And something happened. We went to Germany. In 2005, there was a big exhibition in Germany, and there was one of biggest manufacturer of fire trucks there. And I entered NAFFCO, CEO NAFFCO UAE, and the director of sales approached me and said, "You are from NAFFCO?" I said, "Yes." "I'm Khalid al Khatib." He said, "I'm sorry, you are not welcome in our stand." I told him, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yes, you are our competitor." I told him, "Very good. If we have been here for 1 year and I am your competitor, this is very good sign for us." And I did not go in. But my eye hit a big truck in his stand. And I still remember that one. And I said, "I'm gonna make it." And I went out. In 2010, we manufactured this beautiful baby. And this gentleman, he came, we had a big exhibition in 2010 in Intersect Dubai, and he came to our exhibition. And he said, did you recognize me?" I said, "Yes, I do." "How can I forget? But I will not kick you out from my stand. You are welcome, and drink coffee. But I promise you, I will wipe you out from this market." And we're doing it today. We are exporting. For example, in India, we got over 120 of these fire trucks. These fire trucks can extinguish a fire while the plane is in the move. So this is the best technology, the best, and everything from cabin, software, and the chassis. We started manufacturing the chassis over here in Emirates, and this is honestly it's the top of the range. We supplied these trucks to Amazon airport in South America. We provided more than 40 units of them. Please watch this video. I want to bring what is the effectiveness of our role in real numbers. There was, as everyone, Bangladesh is one of the biggest exporter of clothing worldwide, and they export to USA and Europe. It's about $10 billion industry. And they had serious accidents and fire, as you see in the graphs. They have a very big fire in 2014, which has led to about 1,200 people died. 1,100 people died in one incident. So that from the fire. So Americans told them, Alliance and Accord, if you don't fix your factories and fire protection, we will shift our manufacturing to Vietnam. So Alliance contacted UL, which is the biggest laboratory in the States, and we were partnered with them. And they said, NAFFCO, can you come with us? We will put the standards, and you fulfill, you put the systems. We covered over 1,800 facilities in Bangladesh out of 3,200. And all the facilities from 2019 till now, we have 0 casualty. So this is the importance of proper fire protection. And this is actually is one of, you determined having the right fire protection system in a place can save life and property. And this is very important. And this is, I would like to talk about it. It is about, time's up. Okay. About NFPA, NAFFCO, we spread knowledge. It's not about only about selling, manufacturing. We spread knowledge. We have trained over 2,347 candidates in the Middle East. We give them certificate rather than going to USA and get his certificate. No, we bring the instructor and we train them theoretical and practical here in UAE. Okay, and this is, I'll skip it. This is our NAFFCO business model. I believe it. This is the best model I can reach to it from our perspective. Planning is major issue. Proactive. Proactive is, if you want to be successful, you have to be proactive. If you want to make a big rhythm, you have to be proactive. There are 3 types of people: passive, reactive, and proactive. Proactive, you are above 90%, you're gonna make it. Passive, there's no way. So this is the module. I know it's time up. I brought this one, the story of our ancestors. It's not about speaking about history. No. My message over here, for example, speak about Al-Khwarizmi. He came in 780 AD. Till today, Al-Khwarizmi is using the internet, computer, airplanes, everything from the equations he put 1,500 years ago. If they have done it, we can do it. Okay? I love reading Quran and searching Quran, and the first word in Quran was Iqra. Iqra does not mean Iqra does not mean read. No, it's not read. Because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi, he did not have a book to read. So what God wants from Prophet Muhammad? Use your conscious mind. The power is the conscious mind. Conscious mind, we have to, this one, use it, investigate, research, until to realize the truth. This was in Quran, and this is my last message for the young leaders who are coming in the way. I can say, find your passion, be proactive to it. And number 2, apply grit, the one we speak about. Measure your efficiency and effectiveness, and avoid the most thing I find the most dangerous, the killing wave in management is ego. Don't look for it. Ego is a killer. If you want to succeed, forget about ego at all. This is the only way to, because you cannot do it alone. You have to do it with the team, and with the ego, you will never have a team. And the last thing, enjoy the journey. Life is good, and nothing is impossible. Thank you very much for giving me the time. And by the last word, in September 1st, 2023, we'll be opening our facility in Texas, of manufacturing facility there. Thank you very much. شكرا.